I had a wine cellar, a big wine cellar down here.
Shit. I'm sitting on my recorder, taking out of my pocket while we're down here. We're in a wine cellar now.
Hello?
Joe and I. I'm moving around. Walking around. Is there anyone down here who would talk to us?
Anybody want to say anything to us?
Is that when you're over there? Can you talk to her on the taking anything else?
Is that you making those noises? Is that you making those tapping noises?
Are you walking upstairs?
That's a bell upstairs. Did anything happen down here?
We are coming down to the second floor.
Somebody making noise? Okay, that's walking up above.
Now we're coming down to the first.
Charles, did you kill a lot of people down here?
Can you straighten them back out?
Can you straighten the rods back out, please? Looks like my
I just heard a breath.
Yes, I did too.
I just heard a breath.
I did right behind Wade.
I thought it was Wade.
No.
I heard it.
Will,
Yes.
I need you to go exactly where you were before and take the same trip wherever you walked from left to right is what we heard walking, and do it again. We just heard a breath, and I'm not sure if it was you or something that's down here.
Are you
I don't know, wherever you were just walking. Just a few minutes ago, we were walking out here, down here by the big room where the wine cellar is, and then we heard a breath.
Mike is headed down towards you right now. Could have been him.
Hello? Does anybody out here? I want you to stop where you are. Okay, it's Mike.
Yeah, this thing,
Okay, I just heard a
I can
breath.
hear you, but I can't send out on it.
I just heard a breath.
So
So,
you probably heard me walking down.
no, it's not you. Well, now that you're out here with me, I can go out here. Hello?
Who else was down here?
They're doing an EVP in the wine cellar. Is there anybody here?
Down in the basement. Heading towards the dungeon. I got to bump my head too.
No, watch it. There's a camera there. You gotta stand over there.
Where?
Right here behind you.
Oh, okay.
And over there. Can you make one of the chains move? Can you have one of the chains move? I'd like to see you make one of the chains move.
That one is moving a little bit. See the tag?
Yeah. Get out of the video's way.
I'm doing video.
Can you make either of the chains move? Joe, was that you? No, making the breathing noise.
Can you make the shackles move? You're gonna disappoint me if you don't. Okay. I'm gonna go over here.
Hang on. Don't go too far. Make the shackles move.
Me moving on the floor.
Watch the video, can never
I
even
see.
hit it.
See, when they moved before, Will had touched them,
No.
and then he'd step back, and then
Yeah.
he kept moving.
Anybody here like to talk to us? That might have been chained up on these chains down here? It's very sad that people chained people and slaves to these chains. I think it's very sad what they did to you. I think it's wrong what they did to you. Okay, we're gonna have to go. Is there anything you want to tell us? Alright, thank you. Alright, we'll walk around one more time here. And see if I hear that noise that we heard earlier. Anybody wants to appear for us? Hey, Mike, my walkie-talkie's going off. Here?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. I walk it off right here.
Mine's right here. Oh, listen.
Yeah. Sometimes you press that up with your body.
Well.
I used to do that.
Yes.
We're just talking on the walkie-talkie.
Look, see that? Red light?
Negatory.
Okay, we just had the walkie-talkie down here with whispers on it with me and Mike in the basement.
Did it come over as a whisper like someone was talking, or?
Yes, it did. We just asked if anybody was here because I thought I saw something on my video camera, and it came across my walkie-talkie with noises in it.
Oh, okay.
Water dripping in here.
I'll write it down as something that happened.
All right.
No place for that charger.
Huh?
Being dripped on it. Probably gonna do it now.
Okay, we're down here. Anybody want to talk to us? That's Mike and I walking.
Really must be down here. Yeah.
If you're here, would you make a noise?
I'd rather hear the cameras right here.
Every now and then I thought I heard a breath. Try and find out where it came from.
Did you all do the third floor already, everybody?
No.
Well, they must have. I want to do the second floor with the coffin and all that. Looks like a giant monster handprint, doesn't it?
Well, you know, I think it was shackles removed. Remember?
What to tell yourself?
When we were down there all week? And it took a lot of wind.
If you're innocent, would you give us a sign of your innocence to what you've been told you've been doing?
How would they do that?
Is it your show? Is it you're the one that could? What was it, women? I don't want to. Wait, take a picture behind you. You know, we're not from Clyde, New York. We're from a town a ways away from here. We don't know any of the stories, except for what we've been told.
Tell us your story.
Talking in the box with the red button in my pocket. So everyone's got one whole pocket you can talk into. We're serious. We don't judge you. We don't know your story, so we don't know.
What was that? I just heard it again.
Tell the truth, we would love to.
So is somebody trying to give us a message? Was that you?
I just yawned.
Okay. I keep, like, thinking I hear the sound of someone sighing or whimpering, but I'm not sure if it's water or... If that's you, stop it. Stop making that noise if that's you. That's water?
Hey, wait, stay right there.
What?
Stay right there.
Why?
Just be quiet for a minute, shut up, stay there.
You hear a whisper?
I heard something and that's what I just said. If it was you, do it again. I thought it was the water.
Right now, do you hear it?
No, I hear Will talking loudly.
Wait, just shut up for a minute and then tell us if you hear something.
You
Hear
hearing it?
that?
What are we supposed to be hearing?
Hang on a minute.
Nothing, we got a cell phone over
Mike, I thought earlier that I heard her talking. I thought I heard whimpering. And then I heard Will's voice. And then when I walked around the corner, I heard that breath noise again, and something that sounded like whimpering again.
Well, you gotta recall,
But
remember here.
I don't know if it was Mike or you two talking over here. And then I heard somebody up there like a female's voice. You're the only female here. It might be...
there.
No.
That lady, there was that lady.
That lady's here.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I heard a female's voice, and then you asked if I heard something.
We were asking if you heard the song.
Yeah, because we hold the sump pump, and then if you listen to that sump pump from a distance through walls,
Where's
it might,
the phone?
it's
Mike,
right there.
right there.
This? What?
No,
Right there.
in there.
See where that pipe is coming right there?
No.
Mike? See that hole right there next to the two buckets?
Oh, I see.
Like, we was wondering if he was on the other side of the wall and everything, if that sounded like a whisper.
Yo, is that a, like a hole? Oh, goes into the next part.
Yeah, it goes into that same.
But at the same time you're asking me if I heard a whisper, I heard another woman's voice. And then I heard something from that direction of the side, and Mike was...
What?
Quiet for
Here.
30 seconds. Like,
Mike was looking in there on...
I said, be quiet.
that's when it stopped running, Mike.
Yeah.
Is that a cat?
Where?
Oh, it's a shot. No, right there. Okay, I know it is. Never mind. That thing hanging down again. Right there. It's hanging on the floor. See how it loops down? I turned around, I thought it went that
Anything you
way.
might hear here could be coming from next door.
Yeah.
Okay?
We didn't really hear much of it. We heard that pump.
Come.
Okay, breathing is musty.
Stay away from that. Joe, walk over on this side. The water's splattering.
Where?
Right behind us. Right there.
yeah.
Yeah, pick up your walkie-talkie and put it away.
Why?
The one that's right there. Because it won't, it can receive it, I can't send out. So I'm off my head already.
Alright. Well, out of the basement. One last look